It sounds like you've been dealing with a very challenging situation with your entitled neighbors and the recent health issues with your children. Dealing with such a level of entitlement and disregard for others' space can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you're dealing with the health and well-being of your family. Your decision to assert your rights to your driveway and take action when your neighbor parked inappropriately shows a clear determination to protect your family's needs, especially during critical times like visits to the doctor or emergencies. It's fortunate that your HOA responded positively and affirmed your right to control access to your property. This support can be crucial in maintaining boundaries and ensuring that such incidents don't escalate further. I hope your oldest son and yourself recover swiftly from the illness. Dealing with health issues, especially in multiple family members, can be emotionally and physically draining. Wishing you all a speedy recovery and a resolution to your neighbor's disrespectful behavior. Despite my son's distress wrapped in a blanket, coughing, sneezing, and groaning for 6 hours, the medical staff didn't prioritize his case immediately upon our arrival. Finally examined, all tests came back negative, yet the doctor noted wheezing in his lungs and prescribed an inhaler, advising us to let the virus run its course. We rushed to the only 24-hour pharmacy, returning home exhausted around 3 a.m. As we approached, I was infuriated to find the same truck blocking my driveway, partly on my lawn. Without hesitation, I contacted a 24-hour tow service, arranging for its removal while documenting the obstruction. Speculating that my neighbors assumed I was home for the night, I awaited the tow truck's arrival at 3:30 a.m., surprised by their absence. I promptly informed my homeowners association with evidence and went to bed. At 6 a.m., loud banging awoke me. It was my neighbor and his son demanding their truck's whereabouts. Despite their accusations and threats, I calmly reaffirmed my right to tow unauthorized vehicles blocking my access. They persisted, banging and ringing the doorbell for minutes, until I recorded their behavior. Retreating, they returned with police, escalating the situation unnecessarily. I opened the door to find a police officer standing there. "Officer, good morning, ma'am. Sorry to bother you. We've received a report from your neighbor alleging that you had his son's truck towed from the street. We need to discuss this matter." Me: "Good morning, officer. My neighbor isn't telling you the whole story. I had his truck towed from my driveway this morning. When I returned from ER, I couldn't access my driveway. I've informed him twice that he and his family cannot park on my property. This issue started last week. I have emails to the homeowners association, photos of his truck in my driveway today, and a video of his visit this morning where he was hostile, threatening to sue me and call the police. I can show you." "Officer, so, you're saying the truck was on your property without permission, and you had it towed?" Me: "Exactly. Last Tuesday, he asked if his son could park in my driveway. I refused, and he reacted angrily, even making obscene gestures before leaving. Then, last Friday evening, I found his son had parked there again, blocking my garage. I insisted they remove the vehicle and warned them about towing if it happened again. Today, I returned to find the truck in my driveway, so I had it towed." "Officer, just to confirm, it was parked in your driveway, not on the street, and you have evidence?" Me: "Yes, sir. Give me a moment. I'll print the emails I sent to the HOA detailing the ongoing issues and show you the photos and video." After printing the emails and showing the evidence to the officer, later, I showed the officer a clear photo of my house with the truck blocking the driveway, partially on the lawn. He reviewed the printouts and then asked to see the referenced video while he inspected the scene outside. Meanwhile, my neighbor and his family watched from their driveway. After watching the video, "Officer, I'll need copies of that photo and video for my files. Could you email them to me?" Me: "Yes, sir, no problem." "Officer, based on your evidence and emails to the HOA, it's clear you didn't give permission for the truck to be parked on your property. Would you like to file a trespassing report?" Me: "Absolutely." "Officer, here's my card with my email. You can file online with the case number I'll give you." Me: "I'm exhausted. I'd prefer to file online later." "Officer, that's fine. Reference this case number and my name when you file. One more thing, keep all your evidence handy." After providing my evidence via email and filing online, I returned to bed, but a few hours later, there was another knock. This time, it was the father, looking less angry and apologizing. Long story short, he admitted fault, apologized for his behavior, and pleaded for me to drop the trespassing charge due to his past criminal record. He extended his hand in apology, and after a moment's hesitation, I shook it, forgiving him but making it clear that any repeat would result in immediate charges.